Hi there, my name's Amy and I'm here to tell you all about home composting as part of National Composting Week. So where does home composting start? Well, first and foremost it starts with vegetables and things like tea bags and coffee grounds. So you'll collect your vegetable peelings and your tea bag residue and your coffee grounds into a container. For the purposes of this video, I've got it in a container that's see-through so you can see the type of compostable material that I'm collecting. This can include banana skins, apples, coffee grounds, tea bag residues, vegetable peelings, but absolutely no cooked food and no meat waste. Some people also don't like putting in citrus fruits or eggshells because they take a long time to degrade, but I'm not so bothered about that. Normally I put my vegetable peelings and my compostable material into a container with a lid. Now you can buy in many hardware shops proper compost units for your kitchen to match your kitchen decor. Quite often these have carbon filters within them to prevent odour or can be lined with compostable biodegradable food bags. I would say you do not need any of those, you just need to make sure that you have a container with a lid, and I've just reused an old sweet container. And to prevent odour and prevent any flies that might arise from composted waste, you just need to empty it frequently and rinse it to make sure that it's clean. Now, if you don't have access to home composting, then there are alternatives available to you. You can speak with your local authority about getting access to a food waste collection service. Some local authorities do this, some don't, so it will be varied depending on where you live, and you just need to make measures with them. But the purpose of today's video is all about home composting. So, what do once we've collected our vegetable peelings and our compostable waste? We take it to our compost base. So it's time to go outside. So here we are outside near my compost bays. I have two bays, one for current compostable material and one for mature material. The mature material is compostable waste that's been in there for a year, and that's what I'll use this coming growing season. You can see that the compost bays are made out of pallets. Like I said, they're a metre square. They've been designed so that they have an openable front so you get easy access to your compost, and simply the slat just goes back in like so. And at the top of the pallet structure there is a wire mesh. This allows air to go into the compost bays but detracts vermin from going into them, and they are totally full of worms at the moment. You can put anything into your compost bay that is compostable, vegetable peelings, tea bags, coffee grounds, etc. But to start off your compost you need to start off at the bottom with a layer of twigs, possibly a layer of grass, but not including any weeds because the seeds will stay in the compost material and will grow up in your compost later on. Then a layer of vegetable peelings, and you keep doing that layering system. You can also put in cardboard, for example, but not too much of it, just little bits like so, and this will degrade and add some kind of fibre and substance to your compost as well. So there we go, we put our cardboard in, and you can also add leaf mould into your compost bay. I have a leaf mould bay over here, which is just gathering up leaves in your garden, making sure they're moist, allowing them to rot down, and then adding that organic matter as you go as a layer within your compost bays. What I'll do now is I'll show you some close-ups. Here you can see the current compost bay and all the organic matter that's in there. At the moment it's not broken down, and we'll need to ensure that that matures for over a year to break down to the compost material that we want. So let's look at this in direct comparison to what the end product might look like. So in a year's time, this is what your compost bay will turn into, and this is compost that will be used this season. What I would say is this compost has been graded and filtered with a sieve, and it's been turned over repeatedly, and it gives this fine crumb-like structure. If you fancy building your own compost bays out of pallets, I strongly recommend that you make one end into a beastie hotel like this. This encourages natural insects into your garden that can act as pollinators for your vegetable patch and also provide foodstuffs for local species into your garden. A great asset to any garden.